Here we are, back again for another video. This one is just kind of like a personal piece or whatever. Or, I mean, the other one's personal. All of them are personal, but this is just like kind of random. So we're just gonna get started, and there's not gonna be any inking process or whatever. It's gonna be straight up, into this part. And yeah, still the same, whatever. I'm still wearing a mask. It's freezing outside. Obviously, the gloves that are not helping are still on, but there's not really much else that can be done besides, not being outside. So let's just focus on this. And there's like a character like in front of a building or something. And forgive me for the sniffling yet again. It's just cold. My nose is running. Hopefully we're in frame and we're not blocking too much with our arms and stuff. I think that we could have used some more of this on the ground. More recently, I did finish the new Pokemon game, Pokemon ZA. I don't think that it is like a bad game or anything like that. Like, I love Pokemon X and Y, so and I grew up on the originals. Like, obviously, I was alive for Pokemania, so whatever. But I grew up during the originals, and I do like some of the newer games. I think that they're pretty cool. I'm not exclusively in love with Gen 1. Like, I don't really care too much for it in that way. But don't let the fans hear you say something like that. They'll flip their lid. We still have more. Still have like one more drawing to do. Fortunately, it's unfortunate that it's cold, but you just gotta figure it out, man. You just gotta figure it out. I don't really have much to say right now. I think the cold is freezing my brain. I think one time I was living somewhere, whatever, and I got on the train because at night it was so cold. I got on the train to go all the way to a friend's house because it was walk 10 blocks and not be able to breathe because it was so cold, or get on the train and walk 3 blocks. And I got on the train 10 blocks from my house and went all the way to freaking Manhattan to go to their house to go to sleep because it was just faster or better, because if I had to walk in that damn cold, I would have probably died because you literally could not breathe. You could not breathe. It was so cold that you couldn't breathe. I literally could not breathe. It was so cold. And that was many years ago. You know, like, I've had to be like hot and it's hard to breathe, but I never had to be so cold that I literally could not take a breath. Like, there was no breath I could take. And luckily, like, there was a train station there, because I went into the train station and I was able to breathe, but I wasn't able to breathe before, which is crazy. You know, just a crazy experience. This one is harder to get. Bro knocked off his own clip. Yeah, but what do you know about knocking off your own clip, huh? What do you know? I think I just broke the tip and like cracked. It cracked, brother. We're really getting it. Yeah, I think that is it. I think we did it. So, pretty quick, pretty fast, pretty easy. We are bugged out for this one. Is there some symbology here? Yeah, I guess. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the future. These gloves are not really doing the trick. They're not doing the trick. Like, I guess they're like bike gloves or something. But again, given to me because somebody else didn't want them. So I am out of here. Color pencils. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. One more look. That's what we got. That's what we are. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. See you later. Bye.